screen. Acha, kindly mute everybody. Please mute. Let's start from the beginning. What is manufacturing process? See. So in manufacturing process, what we do, we take some raw material and what we get after manufacturing process, we call product. Now, say for example, raw material, you are taking wood, and what you are making out of that wood is, say, chair. So chair is the product, and what you use as raw material is the wood. So basically what you are doing in manufacturing process, you are changing the shape, properties, for making a useful thing, that is what we call product. Now, there are various processes, manufacturing processes to create products. In earlier classes, you already had been given some overviews of different processes. I'm just starting with the basic examples, and you have to respond. I will ask some basic questions. You can write on the textbooks, or anybody just unmute and say. Now, the basic process of manufacturing, or say the start, is what we call casting process. Now let's suppose you are given a task to make a cylinder, say metallic cylinder. Say just take the material is iron. Now suppose you have to make two cylinders of, let's say, of diameter 20 mm. Now just say what in casting, what you have to do, you have to make a cylindrical cavity, then you just pour liquid iron metal, or the material from which you want to make the cylinder, and pour that liquid material into that cylindrical cavity and let it solidify. It's casting is simply, you can assume that making ice cubes in your fridge, that is also an example of casting. You are just solidifying the liquid water into solid ice. Now, my question is, if you are going to make a 20 mm diameter cylinder, then what would be the size of that cylindrical cavity? Sorry, more than 20 mm or exactly 20 mm?
More than 20.
More than 20
Acha.
More than 20
20
mm.
mm.
Acha, okay, I got.
More than
Now,
20 mm.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You are
sir.
audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, just anybody say why you are taking a cavity of size more than 20 mm?
Sir, to make the
Just
product of 20 mm.
So the cavity must be greater than, so the molten piece must be inside 20 limit.
Uh, you have heard of
Everything
contraction,
will
thermal
contact
contraction.
after
When
solidifying.
substance solidify, they contract. I'm excluding the other things like when you cast something, the surface is very rough. Then after that, you have to machine it, remove some material to make it smooth. I'm just excluding those things, but basic things when things solidify from liquid to solid, they contract. So you won't get 20 diameter cylinder if you are making a 20 cavity, cylindrical cavity. So, and there is a parameter, physical parameter to explain this called thermal contraction, coefficient of thermal contraction. Now, my next question is,